What is the weather like where you are today? Is it hot or cold? Is it raining or is it dry? Such simple questions, yet the answers can be as diverse as the world itself. In some parts of the globe, you can expect the same weather day in, day out. The sun will rise, the day will be warm, and the sun will set with little variation. However, in many other regions, the weather can change from day to day, sometimes even hour to hour. One moment the sun is shining, the next it's pouring rain. Now, consider countries like Bangladesh, where the weather doesn't just change, it transforms. Here, floods occur regularly, altering landscapes and lives. They wash away homes, crops, and even beaches, causing immense destruction and unfortunately, sometimes loss of life. So, when we look at the broader picture, it is not really surprising that the weather is often in the news. In Bangladesh and some other countries, floods occur regularly, causing destruction and loss of life. What happens when it rains heavily for a long time, or when deep snow melts? Where does the water go? These questions lead us into the causes of flooding. The most common cause is excessive rainfall. When the heavens open up and the rain doesn't let up, rivers can't cope with the sudden influx of water. They overflow, and the water spills over their banks and across nearby low-lying lands. But it's not just rain or melting snow that can cause floods. Our mighty oceans and their tides play a part too. When strong winds blow towards the land during a high tide, they can push seawater onto the shore, causing coastal flooding. And let's not forget about the seismic activities under the sea. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions can displace huge volumes of water, triggering devastating tsunamis that flood coastal areas. If a strong wind blows towards the land when there is a high tide, or when there's an earthquake under the sea, the land near the coast may be flooded, causing great damage and loss of life. Why does the weather change? Weather changes are blown around the world by the wind. This wind is a result of the sun's heat warming different parts of the earth unevenly. The temperature difference creates air movements, which we experience as winds. Now, imagine a day without rain. Sounds pleasant, right? But let's think about it. Rain is essential. It quenches our thirst, keeps us clean, irrigates our crops, and sustains our livestock. Without it, life as we know it would cease to exist. Interestingly, even something as destructive as a river flood can have a silver lining. When a river overflows its banks, it spreads nutrient-rich silt and sand over the surrounding land, creating a fertile ground perfect for growing crops. So next time you're caught in a downpour, remember this. We all need rain. It provides us with water for drinking, for washing ourselves and our clothes, for growing crops, and for keeping animals alive. Without rain, we would die.